Hey, what's up guys, I'm Eric, I'm the GronkFan87. I'm not going to be showing any cards in this video. This video is for Mike, GronkFan87. He's a good friend on here. He's having a little contest. It's not a sub contest or anything, but what he's put together is he wants us to kind of name our NFL Dream Team. Oh, got a guest. Amber's coming in. So he wants us to name 5 offensive players, that being a quarterback, running back, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. He also wants 5 defensive players. That can be a combination. She's going to walk into the camera. Come on. That can be any combination of linebacker, safety, whatever you want, cornerbacks. It can be all linebackers if you want it to be. A kicker and a coach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with offense first. I was trying to decide between 2 quarterbacks, and I did a little twist on this. It's going to be players that I've seen play the game, so there's going to be no, like, Jim Brown or anything like that in here. I've seen a bunch of videos, and they included past and present legends. I'm just going to include guys that I've seen play. Some of them I would consider legends, other ones maybe just, elite players. But for my quarterback, I was deciding between either Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. If I had to choose for a quarterback for one game, it would probably be Tom Brady. However, I want my dream team to play a bunch of games, so I'm going to have to go Peyton Manning as my quarterback. It's a shout out to Ryan Dominus Infinitus. Oh, Captain, my captain, Peyton Manning will be the quarterback of my dream team. For running back, I have to go not the original LT, but the LT that I saw play, and that was LaDainian Tomlinson. Ooh, that was weird. That was a weird burp. LaDainian Tomlinson, he was, I guess, the perfect, what I would consider the perfect combination between speed and power. The guy was a home run hitter as far as running the ball or catching it. Whenever he touched the ball, there was a chance he was going to score, and that's what I liked about him. He was just an exciting player to watch. So he's going to be my running back. For wide receivers, my first one obviously is going to be Jerry Rice. I didn't see his whole career. I saw the tail end of it. But from what I heard from friends and like my dad and other people I watched football with, when I was younger and they had been watching for a while, that he was, the guy. He was it. So he's definitely going to be my first wide receiver. My second was a choice between 2 guys from the greatest show on turf, and that would either be Torrey Holt or Isaac Bruce. I think Torrey Holt was the more talented of the 2 from that duo, but I personally liked Isaac Bruce a lot better. So he's going to be my second wide receiver. Isaac Bruce, not the best guy in the league. He was just a guy that went there, got the job done. Put up some numbers in the meantime while he was doing it. Tight end, I'm going to have to go Tony Gonzalez. To see a guy like that, I'm not sure exactly how many years he's been in the league. I think he was drafted in 99, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 98. Maybe earlier than that, I can't remember. I'm on 95, who knows? A lot of people probably know. Smitty probably knows. So let me know, Smitty. PM me. But for a guy to be in the league that long and to still make an impact, he's still scoring touchdowns for the Falcons. He's putting up numbers still. So I respect that, and he's going to be my tight end. Ooh, bubble burps. Those are weird. Now for my defense. It's going to have a lot of Ravens players in it. First off, because I'm a Ravens fan. I'm not only a Ravens fan, I'm the Ravens fan. 516. But also, just the Ravens' defense has been so dominant for the last decade plus. I feel like they deserve a lot of spots on my dream team. So my first guy, I'm going to go Michael Strahan. I think he still has the single-season sack record, and he was just a guy who was always on the quarterback, around him somewhere, making plays. If he wasn't sacking, he was he was hurrying the guy. He was at least hitting him after the play, or during the play. So I'm going to have to go with him as one of my guys. Plus, he has a really nice gap in his teeth, and I have one as well. See? So we're kind of like gap-toothed brothers, so I have to put him on there just because of that. Let's see, safety, I'm going to go Ed Reed. And I know we can pick any combination, but I'm going to kind of try to get, defensive line, safety, cornerback, and some linebackers. So for safety, I'm going to go Ed Reed. Pretty much a center fielder out there. He's not the best tackler anymore because of his past injuries to his neck and shoulders, but he's definitely a threat to always get a big game-changing interception. So he would be my safety. Cornerback, safety, he's played both in the league. Next guy, the guy who's been in the league forever, and the cat is scratching something in the background. He's been in the league forever. That would be Rondé Barber. He's like 37, 38 years old. and he's still playing like he's 25. So I don't know how much longer he's going to be in the league, but he's definitely going to be on my dream team. As for linebackers, I'm going to pick two Ravens, pretty much because I've seen them play since I was a kid. They may not be the best. Well, one of them is the best. The other one, you know, people will either like him or hate him. My first guy I'm going to go is Terrell Suggs. I know that's like probably going to be a weird pick for some people. Why'd you pick him? I think he's a charismatic guy. You know, he would keep the locker room of my dream team entertained. He also gets a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He does make big plays. So one's going to be him. And obviously, I'll save the best for last. Well, as far as position players go. Linebacker, I'm going to go with Ray Lewis. Obviously, he's a multiplier on the field. You know, he brings the best out of everybody on the field. Even if you wouldn't be starting on another team, you could start on the Ravens because Ray Lewis will pump you up. You know, he's always seemed to get the best out of players. When they were here, they were great. When they left, you never heard anything about them anymore. I mean, there's been very few defensive players that have left Baltimore and made an impact anywhere else. Very few. I probably couldn't even name one off the top of my head. So I'm going to go with Ray Lewis as my final defensive player as my kicker. Sorry, getting over a cold. I'm going to go with a guy who also made a big impact for the Ravens, especially during their year they went to the Super Bowl, and that would be Matt Stover. Anything inside of 45 yards, that guy was automatic. Later in his career, he had issues, but I think everybody does late in their career, no matter what position you play. So I go Matt Stover as my kicker, and as my coach, even though I can't stand the guy. Not that I can't stand the guy, I just don't like the team because they've always beat the Ravens. I'm going to have to go with Bill Belichick, so that's a shout out to you, Mike. I'm going to go Bill Belichick as my coach. I just think that he's another multiplier. He gets the best out of his players, even though you wouldn't consider his players the best. You know, you get like a Danny Woodhead off the scrap heap and makes it matter. I think that has a lot to do with Tom Brady, too. But I just like decisions Bill Belichick makes. It's funny, every year we always have a guy in mind that we want to draft, and the last couple of years it seems like the the freaking Patriots jumped in front of us and got it. Gronkowski was big around here. A lot of people wanted us to go after Rob Gronkowski, and we let him go because we thought we could get him in the next round. New England got in front of us and got him. Same with Dante Hightower during the last draft. That was the guy that I think the Ravens wanted to go after, but he got picked by New England, so he went with Upshaw, another Alabama guy. So that is my team, and guys, the contest ends tonight at 11:59. I think it's Eastern time. Check. I'll put a link for the original video in the description box. Also, when you make a video, you got to link it to the original video of Mike's for it to count. So, with those two things in mind, I hope you guys get in on this contest. You still got a few hours left. Well, actually, quite a few hours left. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the contest, Mike.